Hi folks, and welcome to Reread, where I am rereading through the expanded universe in chronological order, something no one should ever do, unless they've read it all before. I'm going to talk about a hyperspace short, The Secret Journal of Dr. Demagol. I know I originally said I wasn't going to review many short stories, but I wanted to do this one because I just reread it, and I guess chronologically it does technically take place at the beginning before the Old Republic comic book series, but now rereading it and knowing a few of the references he's making, it takes place during the entire New Republic or Knights of the Old Republic run. And I think you should probably read this now after you finish the original, 50 issues of Knights of the Old Republic. The reason for that is now you already know the story arc. And so you're looking at it from someone else's point of view as they kind of peek in throughout the issues. Is it interesting? Is it something that adds to the flavor of the comic book? For me, no, not really. Now, I remember the comic book pretty well, and so rereading this first, it didn't really bother me that there were some spoilers ahead. But it was kind of cool, and any fan, I love that John Jackson Miller did this as well, because he's like, hey, this is extra, compendium to my comic book series. You want to see what was secretly going on behind the scenes? Here's what was being said. It's basically a journal. I don't really like first person, but I get the reasoning behind this. He's keeping this journal, this evil journal, to himself. But you should probably read it after, even though it takes place before the comic book takes place. It eventually will go through the comic book, his encounters with Zane and everyone else, and then about kind of wink at his demise later on. But it's something you should probably read after the comic book series ends. And again, I don't think you need this. It doesn't really shed, in my opinion, too much light. It's just another point of view of how the events are unfolding in the comic book series, which is, well, I haven't reread it yet, but I'm sure it was excellent if I remember right. And this one's fine. Again, I'm glad he did it. Is it necessary? It's something you have to read. Some people are trying to track down a lot of these hyperspace stories, and you can track down most of them. You don't need it. It's not going to add any extra dimension for me. If you absolutely love Knights of the Old Republic, yes, you should definitely read it if you want to see a little bit more of that world, because who am I to say, no, you shouldn't read it? It's not really that relative when I've read History of Middle-earth at least twice. The 12-volume series that only uber Lord of the Rings fans would want to get. So this is one for those uber Knights of the Old Republic fans. I could recommend this, but you're probably, if you've never read any of it before, you probably want to read the comic book first and then this. All right, folks, that is it for now. See you next time.